Hello, everyone. This is Ian with the K-Grant Group. Today, we're going to do a little bit of a deeper dive into the February-March stat update. And what this is covering kind of the state of what the inventory in the housing market looks like, what are the pricing, and what we think is going to be coming next month. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start. All right, so the stats that we're going to be looking at are a snapshot of the aggregate total for February of 2021. So the total inventory that was available was 8,744 homes. And that reflects a decrease of 7.7% when we look at it month over month. And even more staggeringly, when we look at it year over year, that's a decrease of 43.8%. This is an ongoing thing right now, and it's pretty much across the entire country as far as a national average. All right, when we go ahead and look at the monthly sales for February, they were up 8.2% month over month, and the year over year comparison was up by 5.2%. These aren't going to be as staggering as some of the other numbers that we're going to see, just because this is when we were leading into the actual lockdown last year, and a lot of homes just went right off the market, and people just weren't looking anymore. So moving on. So when we look at the new inventory that came onto the market during the entire month of February, it was just a 0.1% change month over month. And then when we look at the year over year, it's a decrease of 11.7%. Once again, new inventory is really hard to come by, although when you look at it just by a year over year comparison, again, this is about the time that we went into lockdown and everything was being affected. So moving on to the next slide. And here we have one of the more staggering things to be showing for when you're comparing average days on market from year over year. Prior year was 66, this year is 43. I mean, we're looking at roughly a 30-ish% drop, where literally homes are hitting the market and being snatched up day of to affect this kind of average drop. So naturally, since everything is getting snatched almost immediately, for the most part, as far as the more desirable properties, that has affected the sales price to absolutely skyrocket year over year, just purely because of the scarcity at this point. And we're getting in positions where people are offering anywhere between 5 and 10% over asking cash, and this is a very frequent occurrence. That is causing, that in addition is causing this huge spike. I mean, we're looking at 22.3% increase year over year, and the median increase by 18.6%, which is quite staggering, where the norm, you would imagine anywhere between 2 and 5% year over year, if conditions were normal. So just to give you a snapshot of the current state of affairs, because this is being recorded and published on March 25th, the average listings that are active hover anywhere between 3,900 and 4,300 on any given day. To give you the contrast of what a healthy market would actually look like, and that would actually be anywhere between 17,000 and 20,000 homes as far being available. Right now, we only have 4,014. This is also affecting, heavily why people are paying so much more. So, in summary, as I'm sure if anybody's looking at the real estate market right now, this is 100% a seller's market. If you don't come in strong with a good offer, the likelihood that yours will be accepted is going to be quite low. So, speaking to anybody who might be looking to sell their home, there really is not going to be a much better time. If you feel like this is going to be a bubble, it is not artificial by any measure. It is purely good loans that were more strict than they ever were in the 2008 bubble. And it's pure scarcity at this point. And we have, 200 to 300 people moving to Arizona per day. Most of them are coming from Illinois and California. So really, we just can't keep up with demand right now. So the only way that we're going to see the market stabilize is if we see interest rates rise significantly. That'll help curb people moving around because of cheap money right now because interest rates are still very, very low. Or we're going to people have to stop moving here, which doesn't seem like it's going to happen because we're also seeing things like Intel adding 2 brand new factories to the tune of $10 billion. That's going to generate thousands of jobs, and we are becoming a safe haven for businesses to operate here with far less strict rules to operate a business here, and also significantly lower business taxes. So, once again, if you are looking to sell your home, you are not going to be missing out as far as the ability to make a significant amount on your home than you used to. I mean, anywhere between 20 and 30% of what you paid for it back in 2018. So, if you're looking to sell, give us a call. We're going to be more than happy to give you a hand and see if we can't make you the most money possible. All right, everybody, we'll see you next month, and have a great day.